If I'm hangry on the road, I'm not funny, I'm not cute, I'm not entertaining, and I would lose my job as a comedian. Hi, I'm comedian Hannah Berner, and this is my Women's Health Body Scan. The parts of my body I've grown to love are my long torso and my very strong legs. It's a vessel. They used to call me Quadzilla in high school because I could crush a watermelon with my bare thighs. Just kidding. But I have very strong legs. I'm fast. I feel like in the hunter-gatherer ages, I was a hunter. I didn't know until college that I had a long torso until one of my roommates was like, wow, you have a really long torso. So it shows how everything is perspective because I didn't even know it. And then I was like, have I been walking around my whole life and people being like, that's a long torso? But I actually love my long torso. When I wear a crop top, it's all out. I feel like I am Britney Spears if she was from Brooklyn and made fart jokes a lot. But I love my long torso. I love my strength because everything that makes me unique is part of who I am, and no one's body is quite like mine. When I was younger, everyone was always shaving their legs all the time, and I'm half Italian, so I need a weed whacker to shave my entire body. And I've just accepted now, like, I'm not gonna get the hairs on the back of my knee all the time. I'm not gonna always have 0 underarm hairs. And if it's so scary to you that I have some prickles on my skin of hair, that's a you problem, that's not my problem. So I love walking around with just a tuft of hair, you know, on the back of my leg, and if I don't see it, it's not there. I love working out my butt. I think having a butt is powerful. Behind every strong woman, I say, is a strong butt. And it's the center of my body, and I love to do squats. I love to feel like I'm in a music video all the time, and I wanna be able to shake my ass at the club. So I was a former Division I tennis player at the University of Wisconsin, Go Badgers. And I played tennis since I was 3 years old until around 22. Pretty much every day, every holiday, it's all I did. So I feel like running on a treadmill is boring. I need to get tricked to work out. I need to be like, it's a game, get to 6 games, and then next thing you know, I feel like I had a great workout. So I love playing sports. I love joining fun leagues, volleyball leagues, softball, kickball, pickleball, anything with balls I like to play with. After tennis, I realized I can't always have a tennis court available, so I started doing Y7 yoga in New York City. It's basically like hip-hop yoga, and they trick you to like doing it on your own, and then you also get to do like abs in between, so it's like yoga but more fun if you get bored easily. So I try to mix it up, but at the end of the day, play a game, play some hip-hop, and I'm happy. My least favorite exercise is a timed mile run in college because we would run the mile tests, which meant randomly at 7 a.m. we'd all have to run the fastest mile we could run. I think the fastest I ever ran was 6:20, and I sprinted the whole time and I threw up after. And I promised when I graduated I would, out of self-respect for myself and boundaries, I would never force myself to run a time mile ever again. And I'm proud to say I haven't. And I feel really strong about it. But I will run a mile now, but casually, chatty with my friend, maybe walk it. Because I've done it, and I don't want to do it again. I've been there, thank you. My go-to healthy meal is, first of all, anything I eat with family. I'm Italian, so that's how we show love. So sitting down to enjoy food and have good laughs together is kind of my idea of health and wellness. But if I had to pick a specific food that I'm like, I want to eat healthy today, I do love Peruvian chicken with rice and beans from Pio Pio in New York City, because chicken is good for you at the end of the day, and it's so flavorful, and your hands smell like chicken for the next 3 hours, but it's fine. It's so good and indulgent. I feel really kind of just strong afterward. And I also love to eat my Nana's eggplant parmesan, because eggplant, is it a fruit or a vegetable? People don't know, because there are seeds. No one in the room knows, no one's telling me, or they want me to mess up. I don't know what an eggplant is, but it's healthy. She does deep fry it and put lots of olive oil in it, which is a healthy fat. So you know what, at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy to eat and feel good, and I've never regretted an eggplant parmesan in my life. My people have told me it is a fruit. I think because I was an athlete, I always have a phobia that I'm not gonna have enough energy. Like I have a real phobia that I'm gonna be hungry going on stage when I perform. So during my stand-up tour, I have so many bars in my bag. I love a protein bar. There's a bar called Belly Welly that's like for girlies with IBS, which I love. So many good flavors. I actually consider myself a connoisseur of protein bars. I like Cliff bars, Lara bars, Belly Welly bars, One bars. I love the Perfect bars at Starbucks because they're peanut butter, so they're super filling, and when I'm in between meals, it'll be perfect so I don't get hangry. If I'm hangry on the road, I'm not funny, I'm not cute, I'm not entertaining, and I would lose my job as a comedian. So I've had a lot of injuries throughout my life that I'm very proud of. My senior year of college, I was walking to lift weights at 6 a.m., which I didn't like doing, in a winter storm in Wisconsin, and I got hit by a car. So I did not have to go to practice, which was great, but I did hurt my leg pretty bad. But after 4 months, I was back on the court, and I'm very proud of that. And seeing how your body recovers is incredible, and you really do feel stronger after. Like, if I could get hit by a car and survive, come at me, universe. Not too hard though, knock on wood. Also, I did injure myself skiing because my husband loves to ski, and I was trying to impress him. But I think skiing is boring and scary at the same time, and I broke my hand on a green. I had to take the toboggan down. It was very embarrassing and traumatizing, and I'm upset I brought it up again today. I have no piercings besides my ears, but one ear is actually really low because I got it done in first grade or second grade because my best friend got it, and I was trying to be cool. I didn't factor in that it was gonna be so painful and scary. So after they did the first one, apparently I tried to run and they last second got me. So I have one ear piercing that's really low and off, but it makes me who I am and reminds me, don't just do things because your friends do them. It's not always right for you. I have no tattoos because I don't trust myself enough to make a good enough decision on what to permanently have on my body. I just know that I'm not gonna make it a good decision. I wanted to get Brooklyn tattooed like Rihanna underneath my boob in script, and I'm glad that I didn't do that when I was 19. Because I played tennis my whole life, in case you guys forgot, I've been in the sun a lot. I used to live in Florida, and I know that I have to wear sunscreen, and I've been pretty good. I like using dual use things because I don't want to put a ton of stuff in my face. I want to have a concealer that also has SPF. I'm lazy. I do like Supergoop. I like Laura Mercier. There's so many good brands that have a little SPF and something. Also, people have made fun of me online for my lips looking chapped, which I don't have chapped lips. I'm gonna say that. I do think I have creases in my lips. That's just how they are, because they're supple, even though we didn't want to use that word anymore. Look, I used to get made fun of online because people said they thought I had chapped lips. I don't know who started that rumor about me. So since then, I've been obsessed with Aquaphor. I put anything on my lips that will hydrate them. I will always be reapplying chapstick, which is really important. I also have been blessed with combination skin, which means I'm not only oily, but I'm also dry. So the second I'm out of the shower, I need moisturizer, and then I do get greasy, so that's just when you find a friend who pats you down every now and then and said, you're shining a little too bright for this dinner. And I kind of just lean in. They say that greasy skin actually kind of helps it be beautiful, because girls will put on all this highlighter and I'm like, I'm just Italian and greasy, so don't be jealous. Oh, also, I do think I have a pimple that decided to show up for the interview today, growing here. I hope you guys can't see it, but if you can, she's growing, she's learning, she's evolving. She is gonna love herself by the end of this interview, and she's a part of me, and I welcome her with open arms. So I thought that hair care was a myth, and then I got on hair care TikTok, and it's a whole thing, apple cider vinegar, masks, all this stuff. I do have very greasy hair, so I shower every day, which is looked down upon, but I think my hair looks good, and I shower every day. So don't feel pressured to do hair cycling. I don't know. I don't want to come for the hair cycling community, but I just feel like life is too short for me to have a whole hair journey. I feel like it's you're trying to find an issue where there's not one. Let's just exist and not analyze every single tiny strand of hair we have. Like, my hair's fine. I'm someone who has dealt with anxiety, depression. I think as a comedian, I am very introspective and observant, and I'm always in my head, which is not always good. And there's a lot of things people say to do, like go for a walk, meditate. When you're depressed, it's hard to do that. It's like a pyramid scheme. Like, yeah, I would if I could. It's like an intern being like, you need 10 years experience. I can't work this job right now. So my biggest thing is just how your first step is how you speak to yourself. If you're mean to yourself, if you're your biggest bully, you're gonna be miserable in your own brain. But if you can start being like, it's okay that you're sad, it's okay you're human, it's okay you're upset, it's okay you're going through something, it's okay you're embarrassed, it's okay you feel shame, then the biggest battle is over because you've accepted who you are and you're self-aware and you don't have to be mean to yourself. And the second I stopped being mean to myself, it was like a cheat code to life that I don't have to walk around with negative thoughts in my brain. And then the world conspires in your favor and you're doing a women's health body scan interview. Manifest it. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Hannah Berner. Subscribe to Women's Health. Also, see me on tour this summer and in the fall. Go to hannahberner.com. Listen to my podcast, Giggly Squad, Burning in Hell, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Bye.